You know, I don't think I've ever taken the time to realize just how good this opening rift is. Like, this is really good. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Warhammer 40k. You know, smiting heretics in the name of God, yada yada yada. Let's get right into it. It's been a while since I played this, and honestly, I feel bad because I start these games only to not play them. Like what I did with, what was it? Turn a Boy Robs a Bank, which I will get back to at some point in time, but not today. Alright. Also, I'm playing on a controller now because, well, I don't have a cloth to cover up my mic, so that way you don't... not my mic, my, mouse, that way you don't hear it clicking throughout the video. Because I would find it annoying, and I hope you would too. Oh god, I gotta figure... Oh, okay. Where's God's minigun? There it is. Oh, yes. God done bequeath us the mightiest of jimmies. You dare dabble... You dare... Oh, wait, no, it's... You dare question the word of the mighty Jimmy. That's the, Aqua Teen Hunger Force quote. What losers thought you stood to be. Alright. I hear action. Action in me fanny pack. Ooh. What's cute is you thought you stood a chance. Does he... I get the whole loyalty thing. But what in God's name would make you think, hey, this guy just split my best friend in half over his knee and then proceeded to stomp his corpse into oblivion? Why would I, of all people, try and shoot him alone? That just seems stupid. That just seems really, really no bueno. That doesn't seem very mucho gracias, if you know what I mean. Alright, so we need the purple key card, which I believe is going to be down this hallway. I don't know what happened there, but is it sad that I was impressed by that? Yeah, praise Jesus and all that. I know there are some people who are really annoyed with the whole Jesus bit, but honestly, like, it's fun. It's funny to me, I guess, and I guess that's... God, these deformed Teletubbies are just, ugh, they're cursed. You know, the funny thing is like, a lot of people, they hear me talk throughout my videos, and, like, some people have said it, and they're like, is this guy, like, religious or something? Like, because, you know, I say, like, a lot of religious references, and not to, like, turn this into a Bible study, or, you know, praise Jesus, let me convert you to Catholicism, let me tell you about my church where we jerk each other off and praise NFTs. No. It's the fact that people think I'm openly religious. I'm not. I'm not a very religious person at all. And I know people don't really like discussing religion, but don't worry. I'm not one of those people that's going to force religion down your throat, or my ideologies of life or God. I don't... Life's too short to force yourself onto others. Be happy with who you are. That should be how it is. You know, there's something, like, orgasmically pleasing about when this thing's firing. But it's like, how could you think I'm religious when I literally have a video titled A Horror Game Where Jesus is the Bad Guy? A video that actually got a really good reception for some reason. I have no idea why. Some people say it's because, you know, atheists and all that, but I'm just like, are atheists really that low-hanging of a fruit? I know someone who's an atheist, and he takes every chance to go, God is irrelevant, so whatever floats your goat, my guy, but at the end of the day, you're also a furry. I can see why you hate God. Being a furry is like being... There's something... I had a mini heart attack there. I nearly crapped my pants. And it's okay to admit what I'm gonna say next, but, like, does anyone else get that feeling Like when you're falling in a video game, like it feels like your skeleton's moving upwards. Like I also get that feeling when I'm moving, like when if I'm in a car and it goes up a hill and then it goes down the hill, it feels like this moment where your skeleton's gonna pop out the top of your skull. There has to be people who feel that. There has to be. That has to be a normal human reaction. What's this? Hello, you. No, you're nothing. Yeah, I don't like this place. There's too many pitfalls. Get me out of here. But I think it's just like human nature that when we're falling in whether it's real life or in a video game, we have this like undulating feeling of uneasiness. Like I get that in like Skyrim. I get that in games that I've been playing for ages where it's like, oh, I don't feel safe jumping off this mountain even though, you know, I'm invincible. I think the only time I have the exception is when I'm playing Fallout. And it's because I'm like, oh, I have power armor. You know, the Mark IV Hellfire, you know, Enclave armor. One of the best sets in the game. Fight me on it. I don't give a shit. I know people be like, oh, the 51TB, 51B is fine. It's the greatest of all time. No, it's not, you clown. It's very basic. It's very generic. You see it everywhere. I'm dead, aren't I? Alright. I'm starting to think our purple keycard's not in here. If it is, I'll probably just jump cut to the point where we find it. Because there is a lot to... There's a lot to explore. Isn't there also like the, there's a dash button, I think. Oh god, click the stick to sprint. Also, I feel ridiculous playing on controller because I've had this controller for a while now. I bought it at an exchange, which is a chain store, I think. I hope they have them outside of Ohio because it's just an experience being there. Like, if you ever wanted to take a trip back into the 70s where everything smelled like weed, then you have found your place. The Exchange is, without a doubt, one of the weirdest places in the world. They have anime figurines, they have movies, they have video games, they have vinyl records. It's like if you somehow went back in time to a swap meet. But the whole place smells of weed. They even smoke weed up front. They don't even hide it anymore. Like, ever since cannabis became legal, they've been like, well, goddamn, we'll just do it right in front of everyone. It is a charming place. I use the word charming in a sarcastic, yet charming way. Purge the heretics. You don't have to... Listen, if you want to get me turned on, all you have to use is the K and Y. Let's lube up and dip in, shall we? You better spread your butt cheeks, because I'm coming in. No lube. I'm gonna lick my fingers after this colonoscopy. No, this isn't as many people as I thought there would be. I'm getting excited. I get to punch a heretic. Where's a heretic? Seriously, where is everybody? Uncle Fungus? Where is everybody? Everybody gonna miss the migration. They left without me. You know, one of the cursed things about high school, and I never really talk about much, is that I took photography my junior year. Hold on. I took photography junior year. And I had this guy named Ryan. And another kid named River. Yes, this kid's name was River. I'm pretty sure... I shouldn't say his last name, but his full name was ridiculous. And it made me laugh, because they chose to bully me out of everyone. Weirdly enough. Mainly because the Ryan guy knew my brother at the time. But this Ryan guy looked like... How do I put this nicely? He looked like if you took someone's face and put a smear filter on it. That's what he looked like. And he, every day of his life, with that big-ass forehead that you could put an entire late-night show banner on, would come up to me and call me Sid the Sloth. That was one of my nicknames in high school, was Sid the Sloth. And they started passing that around like it was some ceremonial torch. So I had people pass by me in the hallway and go, "Hey, sup, Sid? How's the migration?" I'm like, "You are a 20... not even 20, Jesus Christ. You are an 18-year-old quoting Ice Age. I think that's sadder than me looking like Sid the Sloth. I'd rather look like Sid the Sloth, who looks like he is the founding father of OnlyFans, but not OnlyFans, the founding father of Feet Finder. I'd rather look like that than be cursed to know anything quotable about Ice Age at the time. Not to say, you know, that studio didn't have some bangers. They fucked up with all the Alvin and the Chipmunk movies. Those were horrendous. Those were, probably the worst thing God has ever created. Except for Ian Hawke. Ian Hawke's a gift from the heavens above. You know, praise the mighty Ian. You know, they say in 1979, Mount Everest had the first couple who ever climbed it. And thankfully, for the recording of it all, Ian Hawke met him at the top. You know, that interaction right there is if a rapist came up to you and whipped out his dick, you just pulled down your pants, pulled out your dick, and said touche. That's what that whole interaction was. And oh no, some people are going to get on me for talking about rapists. Oh no. Anyway. Is that it? Is that all of you? Looks like it. I need to get back to... I don't know where the... This game needs a map. You're telling me in this infinite, vast phenomenon of a world where we have machine guns, purple goo, heretics, we don't have a simple map? You know, people always say Warhammer 40k is expensive, mainly because I think people buy figurines. But I like when people play the games, what's expensive about them? I've never played 40k, so I wouldn't know. I don't have Henry Cavill on like speed dial to give me a basis rundown. I can't give him a very solid erection by going, "Hey, Henry, can you help me get into 40k?" You know, I don't have the time for him to pop a Viagra and give it to me raw. No, I don't understand. What is it about 40k that just gets everyone so driven into it? Purely from a money standpoint. Like, I hear people go like, "Oh, I just dropped 300 on Warhammer 40k. Why, though? What is in there that you need?" And I say this like there aren't people whose entire libraries aren't the entire Furry Hitler trilogy, the entire Hentai Tennis trilogy, the entirety of My Sister Looks Good This Summer trilogy. And you act as though I'm making these things up. Those are some of those are real games. Not all of them. And I'll let you guess which ones. And if you already know which ones are fake, shame on you. Find God. As Kanye would say, you need to find God. Oh, over there. Hello, gentlemen. God, that stupid torch, every time it floats around, I want to shoot it. Exit located deeper. Oh yeah, you're my navigation. Okay, I'm supposed to follow you. Can you lead on? Jesus. You're the worst navigation device ever. You're more annoying than Navi in Legend of Zelda. Oh, there's the... there's the door with the big... What is that? Echelon? Is that Echelon? That reminds me, I got the Ninja Gaiden games. Oh, no. Get blown up. Ah, never surrender. Never back down. Never admit you're wrong. Those are the teachings of my high school health teacher. What did say you? Also, my brother brought this up because I didn't know this, but apparently the guy who did Super Size Me apparently died. And, you know, he lived a lot longer than I thought. You know, after seeing the documentary, I was like, oh man, this guy was gonna die. You know, my brother was talking about how he, like, saw an article about how a lot of Super Size Me was fake. And you go into it thinking, like, who would possibly try to fake, like, something that millions of people consume on a daily basis? But it turns out, like, there's one scene in Super Size Me where the dude's talking about how he's been eating McDonald's so much that, you know, every day of his life that he's starting to get tremors and shaking. But it says in the article that he was a recovering alcoholic at the time, and what he was going through was withdrawal. So this guy shamelessly went and created a documentary to prove that McDonald's is one of the worst things you could have for your health. And I'm not saying anyone's crazy enough to eat McDonald's every day, nor does anyone have like the money to do so, nor is anyone stupid enough to. That is pleasing. Hey, stop! I'm trying to enjoy. Nor would anyone be like, "Hey, I'm gonna eat McDonald's for a month of my life." There's only one guy who really does that, and that's the guy who eats a Big Mac like every month to keep up his streak. Like an absolute giga chad. Everyone else, no, they have it like, I don't know, once, twice a week, depending on what their schedules are like. Oh geez, I'm really hurting. I need health. This ain't looking good for us, guys. Oh no. Bad news bears, bad news bears, bad touch. You can't touch me there, this is my no-no square. God, the pink horrors are just ugly. It's like what happens when you put water on a gremlin. Screw this, I'm not going for Sal anymore, just kill them all. I also have Doom Eternal, which I want to play through, because I've never played through Doom Eternal. And you're probably thinking, like, hey, why not stream this? I'm good. I'm good. I find it more relaxing to record these, because then I can make as much progress as I want and just edit it out later. It's like, oh, if I see this part's boring. And if you don't think I don't sit through my videos to edit them, you're sadly mistaken. I sit through all my videos. All the cringe, all the disgusting stories I tell. I sit through it all. This was the room I was just in. Yeah, it was. Honestly, why do I need another gun when I have the minigun? It's like when you get the plasma rifle in Doom. You don't need anything else. You can strive for other things, but why? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Or as Meatloaf would say, if it ain't broke, break it. I am very surprised my Super Hot video did well, though. Besides, when I'm I mean, I could talk about this stuff while streaming, but it's like, a lot of times when you stream a game or you play a game, a lot of people are like, make progress already. Get to a part get to a part and do something I haven't seen before. And it's at that point I'm just like, it's not fun. I like taking my time. I like doing my own thing. Which is like, it's why I don't like playing Fallout for people. It's why I don't like people watching me game in the first place. It's because when they watch me, they're like, God, you're taking forever on this one area. Stop micromanaging everything and just move on. It's like, hey, let me explore the game at my own pace. I know for like Achievement Hunter's Guide to the Galaxy, I do my very best to beat games subpar. But like when a game is just so massive, like it's like, hey, find all the secrets, and I don't want to bother looking up a guide. I'm just like, it's not worth it. Like for this game, one of the achievements is find all the secrets in every chapter, which is gonna be a pain in the butt. And if I stream that, it'd be very boring. I'm gonna keep it, you know, $1.50 with you. People would be bored out of their fucking skulls of how boring that would be. You would be watching a guy stumble around looking for secrets. Oh, but you could look up a guide. I could. But then it's me reading out the instructions, taking time away, and then people with the attention spans they have nowadays just go, well, let's go watch soap-cutting videos with a Reddit story attached to them. God, that dude is a pain in the balls. That's Oh my god, it's like Toho. That reminds me, Toho. I want to play that again. Because, it was like, what, the Toho fan project Luna Nights? I played that a long time ago. I really want to play that again. There's so many games I want to play. And I just don't have the time to make them. I don't have time to play them. Which is why I've really pushed myself for series like these. So that way we can just casually play through a game. And I'm sorry if this isn't like the other two parts where I'm screaming, die, heretics, die, and that's what you want to see. But, like, I'm a little tired. It's going on 1 o'clock. But I could try. I'll try in the next area. I'll try when we get into a big room. Ah, God's bountiful plant. See, now it's just awkward. It's awkward when you're like, yeah, we want to hear you be that guy. And for all I know, you don't want me to talk like that. You don't want me to be like, purge the heretics, read the Bible, no premarital hand-holding. But if I did that, I'd have to do it from the beginning. Now, I wish I had, like, the high alert perk from COD. What did I say? From COD, where high alert makes it so that if someone has eyes on you, you get like an orange screen indicator. Oh, he has to be down here. Where are you at, you little butt goblin? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to your house, take your mom and sister, and sit them down and read Corinthians. Do you want that? Do you want that, you little heretic? I bet you'd like that, you dirty little heretic. God, you want me to go into Leviticus as well? Huh? You want me to tell him about that Sodom and Gomorrah? Huh, you dirty little slut? What is wrong with me? Like, most of the people I watch, they don't talk like this. They don't go to these depths of attempting at humor. And some people find it really funny. Some people find my random ramblings, like, really funny, and I don't know why. What are you talking about? The site's not purged. There was one heretic right there. Trying to get me to go on the Pornhub. How dare you? I'd rather go on Jesus Hub. Plus, like, talking religion gives me a bad memory. I'm not gonna talk about it. It's too cringe. It's too painful. It's a disgusting story of my past where it's like, it's one of those that really made me want to take a shift and pivot in who I was. Those who don't know, I used to be a really big fuckboy. And, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't do that anymore. Ever since the crazy Asian incident. If you're wondering what that was, simplified, it was a Japanese woman who wanted me to move to Japan, impregnate her, and cut her with knives because she had a cutting fetish, and then leave. Literally, that was it. And if you think I'm making this up, I wish I was. Okay, let me pause. Let me get real $1.50 with you kids. This woman was nasty. Like, I'm talking nasty. Where you have to emphasize how nasty she was. She was a nymphomaniac that had stolen her mother's credit card, bought a butt plug and anal beads, wore them to school on multiple occasions, had a vibrator, all by the age of 16, may I remind you. Father walked out on them. I could expose like some of these dark secrets of this girl's life, but I think it's best I don't. There's one instance that is really horrific, and I will not tell it. But it's bad, and she blames herself for it, and it made me feel bad for her. But she also has a cutting fetish. She wants to be a mother, so she wanted me to go to Japan, impregnate her, have a little cutting session, like I'm cutting up not filet mignon, fillets of fish in Kyoto's finest, and then leave, like her father did. She said it's okay if I leave. And if some of you say it's okay if I accepted that, or I'm stupid for not taking up that offer, I have to check your mental illness for checking for a heavy case of the tisms. Because are you stupid? What sane man would go, pussy is worth it in that instance? To which case, I gladly chose the path of Jesus. Like, that girl had so many problems. I'm so glad I cut ties with her. She will tell a different story where she just started finding me annoying. But in all reality, she was fucked up, man. There's no other word or phrase to use it. Pardon my French, but she was 6 nuts short of a banana nut muffin. Okay? There were... I can't. Do you really think you... What chance did you think you had? I think this is like the end of the mission. Has to be. Still 99% killed. Where's this 1%? Where's the 1% of non-believers in the... What is that? What is that? What is that? I know what these things are. They're space stingrays, but... What the heck was that angel thing? That was like Sephiroth. That was like the dark... That thing looked like the Dark Lurker from Dark Souls 2. Man, this guy's talking about Dark Souls 2? No one remembers that game. I still think people are heavily over-criticizing Dark Souls 2. I think Dark Souls 2 is the easiest out of all of them. Yeah, there's a lot of bosses, but in the end of it all, I'd much rather play that than Dark Souls 1. And you could be like, what? You'd rather play that than Dark Souls 1? Yes. Yes, I would. Because you know what Dark Souls 1 is? Jank. You know what Dark Souls 2 is? Less jank. Yeah, you have to worry about the adaptability perk, but Jesus Christ, Dark Souls 1 is just like clunkiness of 2008 personified. Stop sucking on me. I do not Put a ring on it if you want to suck on it. A cock ring first. Jesus' cock ring. On auction now for $55.95 on eBay. I could see that being like a late night telemarket. Like, okay, for our next item from the Bethlehem saga, we have Jesus' cock ring. The one he wore while protecting a prostitute. Lord of Change. I thought that said Lord of Cringe. I was like, oh god, not the Lord of Cringe. I hope you find that funny. If not, it's okay. We can't all be James Corden. Because if you don't find that funny, then you probably find James Corden funny. In which case I ask, who molested you as a child? Wait, what is this? A new gun from the... Oh wait, no, it's just another minigun. I guess that's what we're supposed to do to beat the Lord. Where's the health? Jesus. That BS that hit. God, what hit me from behind? Where's the med kits? I need actual health. God, these are like the equivalent of the healing animations in... Oh, there they are. The healing animations in Far Cry. Where it's like, oh, you got a bullet? Let's just pull it out with a stick. Never surrender! Never give up! In the name of the Holy Father, the Spirit, and the Ghost! Suck my tits! And milk them dry. Some people think I'm autistic. Do you think I'm autistic? Okay, so every time we try to get near him, he's just gonna teleport away. What are you do? Can you stop being a butt goblin for 3 minutes? What is it like to be a butt goblin? Do you just roll around and the rectal cavity and just go, mmm, tasty this poo is. Must dodge it if I want to stay in, I must. I don't know why I immediately think that Yoda's the kind of person to crawl around in someone's anus, but it is what it is. Alright, Lord Cringe. I'm not hitting him. Oh my god, every time I'm trying to line up shots, someone has to come in. How do I taunt? Oh, that's dash. There we go. Damn straight. Love Captain Titus. I do not like this arena. I'm gonna say that right now. Alright. Come here, Lord Cringe. More like Lord Krusty. Have you seen his drawers? Been wearing them since the first era of Millennium. You know, that joke would work in, like, in Skyrim, because it'd be like, oh, he's been wearing the same undies since the first era. But here, I don't know what they calculate time by. The first risening of Jesus? God dang it. These space stingrays are... Stop sucking! More cucking! No more sucky. More cucky. If there's anything in this world I love more than Jesus, it's anime women, and Japanese women, and beer, and football. I don't know, what else do Americans love? You know, to this day, no one's guessed my waifu. Should I take pride in that? I don't think I should. Okay, so Lord Cringe thinks it's real cash money. Lord Cringe over there just thinks it's funny to summon people while I'm trying to do stuff. Like, could you be any more of a nuisance? You're like Nick from Jimmy Neutron. Everyone thinks you're cool, but you're really just a big douche. God, those wings make you look like a Victoria's Secret angel. I mean, I'd take that at this point instead of getting railed by all these people. I know what we need. Explosions. Suck the crustiest part of my anus. Okay. Well, that's it. Coming for you. Coming for you, Johnny. Coming for you, Jenny. Coming for everybody that doesn't believe in me. Oh, I'm nearly dead. Get me out of this. Get me out of this nut house. I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. Jesus Christ, Toby. Okay. Those guys just look like psychos from Borderlands. Lord of Change, meet the Lord of Charisma. I know you, and you know you, and you know I know you you. Okay, Talk No Jutsu ain't working on this cunt. Let's try something else. Why is there a tentacle demon? Jesus didn't believe in hentai, and neither will I. Oh my god, get me out of here. I'm dead, aren't I? I'm somehow alive. That dude almost took me out. There has to be a medkit left. I know there's one left. There has to be. No. Come on. Armor, but that's about it. That's all you're gonna get from me. Alright. We gotta do this in the only way I know possible. Like John Wilkes Booth taking out Abe Lincoln. I gotta get up close and personal on this mofo. You know, it's not really him. It's the stupid minions. Where is he at? Okay, wait, no. Oh, great. Someone let the tentacle demon out of the basement again. Oh, honey! You let the horrifying alien that likes to pierce our orifices with its tentacles out of the basement again. I never got that. So if you watch tentacle hentai, does that make you a scaly or furry or whatever that would classify you as? What happens if you identify your fursona as a fish? What are you at that point? This is why I don't get you furries. You're so fucking weird. Damn. Alright, one more. I die by a plasma rifle. Oh my god. Okay, we need to be more tactical about this. And by tactically, I mean we need to just pray to Jesus these things go away. The bolt gun just... Ugh. See, it's the funnel. We just need a funnel. Funnel and kite. Funnel and kite. That's all we need to do. These things aren't smart enough to get in here. But that thing is. Which is why I beat him like I beat my 7-year-old. Now I'll teach him to get me the SpongeBob ice cream cone instead of the Captain America one. I somehow flew through him. Oh god, this is the worst thing to happen since Sonic 06. I don't think these things respawn, so getting rid of them is a necessity. And then there's this dickhead. Your mother loves me more than you, Jimmy. Fuck off. Stacy's mom has got it going on. These things keep coming. Why? Oh, jeez. Thank you for blowing up on me. That really turns women on when you just blow up on them. Just go to a bar, say hi, cutie, and then blow up on them. It works 99% of the time. Though you don't really live to see the results of and fruits of your labor. Alright, King Cringe, let's go. I've seen your Family Guy funny compilations, and I raise you American Dad's best moments. To which you will counter with The Simpsons ranking every season video. To which I counter with Big Mouth's funniest moments. That is my domain expansion. Big Mouth Montage. You know, it's midnight, people are trying to sleep in my house, and I'm being a big asshole. Yeah, it could be louder. And the game crashed. I did something the developers didn't like. I guess mentioning Big Mouth is what killed the game. Can't connect to the end. What do you mean? Oh my god. Well, this is embarrassing. Well, I'll be back when we get back. Oh, I do that. I'm gonna 6 week. Yeah, this ain't good. This ain't Gucci, guys. Alright, so we're back. The developers said they would stop crashing my game if I stopped making Big Mouth references, but if I'm on one more reference, they say they will carpet bomb my house and hold my funeral in a Chuck E. Cheese ball pit laced with heroin needles and piss from children. So, no more Big Mouth. The purging begins. Ow! God, stop sucking on my face. Alright, so this is where the bird tentacle man comes from. Alright, I'm safe down here. This is my safe space. This is where I can't be called any sort of mean names that the internet had already called me. Where... oh. Hi there. Oh, you're a lot uglier up close. Oh, that hurt. like a bitch. Ow. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Da. Jesus. How do I emote? You know, I never thought we'd actually get to a point in this game where so much is going on that it just crashes. That has never happened. I've never faced a crash like that before. And for the first time in like 3 years, I actually used the pause feature on OBS. I'm more shocked at myself than anything else here. Alright. Well, this ain't good. Alright. I think there's only one way to handle this, and that's with minigun. Minigun in one hand, Bible in the other, Christian cock ring placed on the 4th index finger. Oh, actually, ow, Jesus Christ, what hit me? These things are a lot tankier than I remember them being. Oh man, my hand's going numb from the vibrations. I sure really turned that off. You know, a lot of people ask me, like, when I game, because, like, there are some people who are so deprived of life that they ask what I play with, and they're like, oh, do you use controller, or are you part of the master race of PC mouse and keyboard users? I'm like, I play what I want to play with. Okay, you pretentious dick. Like, God. No one is better or worse because they play on console or PC. Which is why, yes, exclusives are good in a sense because it makes people have diversity in consoles so that they don't have this console supremacy like the PlayStation and Xbox were, which is just stupid. Play games on what you want to play games on. If you want an Xbox exclusive, buy an Xbox. If you want to play PS4 exclusives or PS5 exclusives, buy a PlayStation. See if I care. As long as you're having fun and the games are up to quality. I feel that should be the standard. Sorry, little tirade. How many people left? Shoot that stupid monkey in the head. Put that monkey down. That monkey had a gun. Shoot him. There's gonna be people who say that's racist. First of all, it's not racist. What's racist is you giving it the racial epitones. Me just saying he's a monkey is just making an astute observation. But you saying, oh, it's racist, that's what black people are called. That makes me question you and what you call black people. Okay? You know what I call black people? People. Okay? I call them by their goddamn names. Because I'm not a racist. I'm just an asshole. And I believe all humans, well, most humans are dicks. Okay, did this guy really just jump down and teabag me? Why did you grab the ledge? What? Alright. We do not have many bolts for this. As sad as that may be. Now, I know some of you are a little depressed by that. Little depressed Danas over here, mad that we don't have minigun ammo. But you know what we do have? The Lord! We have that Christian chicken. And let's think of all the great Christians throughout time. John Hancock. Gabriel Iglesias. George Lopez. Queen Amidala from Star Wars. SpongeBob. Bluey. And let's also denounce those non-Christian, non-believers like Curious George, Sid the Science Kid, that fascist dickhead on Dinosaur Train. You know the one. The one that goes la la loo. I think that's his saying. You know, I feel very privileged to have a community that I do, a very small one, because if I was any bigger, I feel like there would be a lot of people taking the things I say out of context, where, like, I'd have Dexerto articles going, "He thinks kid shows are fascists." No, I don't think Sid the Science Kid's a fascist. I just think he's creepy. Okay, he's a yellow kid with purple dreads. Oh, what's this? One of his friends has literally a head bigger than his own hands. Isn't that how it should be? No, your head should be equally proportioned to your hands. Like, this kid's hands were tiny, like microscopic. They looked like they were meant for, like, a claw game. Sid the Science Kid is cursed. No one can change my mind on that. By the machine spirit. What does that mean? What's the machine spirit? Is that more Warhammer nerd crap? I don't know. Listen, I'm a casual. I'm a pleb. The most I've gotten into a game is RuneScape. Oh, hey, what's this? Oof! Look at this pretty. God dang, this is quite pretty. I like this. I like this a lot. It gives me off Castlevania. You know, that does look like Ganon's castle from Ocarina of Time. Am I crazy? Like, that just looks exactly like it. Oh, great. All the stingrays are coming out to play now. Get back here. Contempt reward located. Buddy, I don't know what that means. My only reward here is Jesus. You know, am I actually going to get to high-five him by the end of all this? There's a lot of things on the screen. I'm stuck, cornered, I'm being sucked in a dark alley. I'm not the only one who could say that, apparently. Apparently it happens a lot. Ooh, get beamed in the head with grenade. God, even your mother loved that throw. God, these blue guys, just stop coming. Oh, no. Why you? Of all people, why you? I'd rather take my parole officer than you. I need health. I need health. I need a lot of things, like a therapist that doesn't judge me or try to touch me in the chair. Happens a lot more than you think. There was one that brought out a puppet. He said, "This is Mr. Hanky," and Mr. Hanky says you gotta undress. We're in his house, and these are his rules, and I said, "Yes, sir. Just don't make Mr. Hanky get the bat again." Now there are going to be people who think, oh, you're making light of people who actually do get molested by people they trusted like therapists. Listen, I believe you can make fun of everything in this world. There are limitations, though. I don't make fun of individual people. I make fun of scenarios. And sadly, some of the scenarios I joke about are real. That's just the sad truth. You know, this place is a little dark. Good thing we got Jesus, who's as bright as the sun. And as heavy as Lizzo. When it comes to charisma. None. Do people still listen to Lizzo? Like, is she still relevant? I don't think she is. All I know is that she promoted people to be unhealthy. God, punch him, stab him, do something. Call his mom ugly. Why are you in the floor? Oh, get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. I can make that jump. Even without a boost. No! Oh, I was about to say, we're not falling all the way back down. I worked too hard to get here. Confounded Dinkelberg! Dinkelberg! How'd you get here? I'm smelling a secret. No, just my own stupidity. Well, okay. Was there another place I could have gone? I think there was another hallway. Oh. Idiots. Losers. Virgins. Hey, Scotty. Jesus, man. No one knows that. I say no one. A lot of people actually do. That's just an old meme. Hey, Scotty. Jesus, man. I will say, one of the sad things about social media nowadays... Oh, I just came back down. I'm an idiot. One of the sad things about social media nowadays is that you see a lot of accounts on Instagram that clearly just take other people's videos and repost them as their own. Like, Instagram has two ways of getting videos. Either there's the download function, which puts like a watermark tag of the person's @ on there, so that way it could be like, hey, this is this person's original work, just so you know this isn't this guy's original work. But then there's taking the link and going to a third-party website where it doesn't put in that watermark, and it's just, you can go through like 45,000 of the same meme, and you'll be like, hey, I've seen this meme before. But you go to the comments, and there's always a bot comment that's like, bro, I'm so glad you're doing this channel. You're one of the last real ones. And it's like, Jesus Christ, the glazing. I don't even like using the term glazing, but my God. Like, I bet he paid for the bot to say that. It didn't naturally say that. Oh, a whole welcome party. God, so many eager kids to learn about Jesus. Judge not lest ye be judged, you little fuckers. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. That just reminds me of when I did retail, because I was in retail for like this local shop in a city near me, and it was all stuff themed around the city, so it was like historical stuff, local slang, all that. And you know, people who were natives loved it, and then when they moved away, they were like, hey, it's a nice little memento of my hometown, and you know, it's always a reminder of the things I grew up with and this and that. But we at one point got this machine that basically allowed you to print any design, any PNG you had on a shirt. And depending on the complexities is how long it would take. It was basically 3D printing, but for a shirt. I think it was called like a DGB machine? I forget. But, I forget the technical name for it. But, you know, when we got this, me and like other people that I worked with, like my eldest brother worked with me at that store, we were like, you know what they could do? They could branch out further. Why stay local? We now have something where we could do literally any design. And we could do mock-ups of other things. And one of the things we never really got into was like cryptology and like all that. It's like, especially with how things were changing, people would have loved to have some locally made cryptology stuff. But they never took any of our suggestions. They kept like going and doing their own things, and one of our bosses was very mentally ill, and well, he dated another mentally ill girl who threatened to kill him. She even broke a beer bottle and threatened his life. If that's not sexy, I don't know what is. I love how these have just become coping sessions for me, talking about my life. I say coping, but I'm not coping about anything. I'm just talking about my life. I'm not trying to, like, come to terms with anything. If I want that, I just go to an LTG stream. I will say this, though. A lot of people, like, wonder why I don't do... Well, I say a lot, but, like, 3 people. 3 people wonder why I never did commentary for my Pokemon videos. And it's because I don't think you want to hear me mocking or insulting the person I'm playing against for 20 minutes. Like, it'd be like, God, this fucking asshole's running a Swift Swim team in 2023. Get a life, you fucking sad sack. Go take a shower, dipshit. Jesus Christ, I want to unbury your mother just to show her how disappointed she should be in you. And I would say stuff like that. And a lot of people would be like, well, that's uber toxic. I don't know why you... Wait, does this change your location every... What the fuck? It's like, no one wants to hear that. I get there are some people in this world who want that toxicity. But it's like, you know, some people who hear me talk shit in game, they think that's just like me being a dick. When really, it's mostly, I would hope, in the good nature of it all. Where it's like, you know, the competitive spirit. You take the piss out of each other. That's what you do. And like, I do that in Insurgency Sandstorm all the time. We talk shit. We, you know, shoot the breeze. We be homies. I don't know I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. Not everybody knows how to do everything. Ow, ow, ow. What hit? What is hurting me? Oh, you guys. But it's like, I heard someone say, like, God, your toxicity is worse than DSP. No, it's not. DSP takes every loss that happens to his life as a personal attack on his character. He makes it seem like everyone that beats him is in some way doing the most horrendous thing to him. Like, they're murdering his wife in front of him and then molesting her corpse at the funeral. That's what it is to DSP. And that's how it is for all... God, there's no room to walk there. I can't do anything. And that's how it is for a lot of locales. Like, Low Tier God. Like, DSP. But in Low Tier God's case, it's mainly he is just bad and can't come to terms with it. Yeah, sad truth. And I don't really like diving into locales much. I don't find them interesting. I don't find watching them be toxic dicks entertaining. But, like, I have a friend who's always, like, she's really against LTG. Like, she's, like, sort of a feminist, so she kind of hates everything that man says about women. Hi, Future Cuckoo here, and I'm here to tell you how dumb I was. You see that sigil on the ground? That's actually a waypoint marker of a path that you're supposed to follow to another doorway that eventually leads to the end of the level. I did not know this and spent nearly 2 hours of my life going through an infinite paradox of looping doors, not knowing where to go, feeling like I was going insane and contradicting myself, wondering what the sigils actually meant. You are supposed to follow these markers in a sense, like the ones above the doors, as well as these ones spray painted everywhere, to get to the end of the level. But I didn't realize this until after 2 hours, like I said. So I am going to jump cut around, because I spent a lot of time rambling and not making any progress, and believe you and me, you don't want to hear me ramble. Okay, and I go. Is this the right way? Is this different? I don't know. God, it's like the aisles of a Walmart. It just keeps going. Make it stop. Oh, so every time I fall, it hurts me a lot. Gotcha. Well, this is a place to end up. Oh, God. Who knows? Maybe if I lay out like a trail of jello. Alright, hold on. Hold your silly billies. The vibrations of jumping have made my hands go numb. I still think I'm right with following these markers. I really do. Because, like, why? Why put us here? Why is there a mark of a heretic there? What does it mean? Is this a bridge I've been on before? Wait. No, it's not. How long has this been here? Hold. How? Huh? Oh. It was that simple. Oh my god. I'm so upset. I had been wondering that for a near hour now, and this is the solution. It was that simple the whole time. Something that I overlooked and even said that... Move. Go on to continue. Shut up. Okay, so I know what I'm supposed to do now. And I do understand that joystick drift was the death of me there. But you know what else is going to be the death of me? Anything that sneezes or farts on me the next time I see combat. So what we're supposed to do is come down here and jump across here, because I'm a big idiot. I'm also delirious because I have no sleep in me. I really should just go to bed. But no, I persevere onwards. Look, new stuff. New toys! Just end the level. How many? 95? I don't care. End the level. Let it end. Do it for me, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. Data located. Proceed to archive item 1. So, can we get someone else? Can I just take a nap? Have some delicious hot schmoes. What I want more than anything is just a back massage from Olivia Stone. That's all I want. Just let me die there. Not the Olivia I went to high school with. I'd rather die from syphilis than let her touch me. And I mean that by the hand of Dagoth If that woman even lays a finger on me, I'm cutting off my arm. If she wants to know my true feelings about her, there's my true feelings about her. You want to know the lore behind my hatred for her? You're not gonna get it. You're not worthy. Begin purge. With what health? I have 18 points of health. I'm living on hopes, dreams, and Monster energy drinks. Warhammer fans like that, right? They like Monster. I know Astolfo fans like Monster. It's fucking degenerates. Alright. I'm gonna hide here, because I don't like any people. So is that little meter in the bottom next to my grenades a purge meter? Like, is that how many people I have to kill? Oh, so these guys are pretty hefty enemies. What is that? What are you? Sorcerer. Well, guess what? I'm giving you a dumber name. I'm gonna call you Dave of the Devil's Anus. Because if your name is Dave, you're bound to be unlikely. Sorry to any Daves. That includes my uncle. Love you, Uncle David. You know, I'm the kind of guy at family functions that no one really asks any questions. They're just like, so anything new with you? Oh, no? Okay, moving on. So, your brother's having a kid. How you feel about that? Oh, yeah, just peachy. I love my family, if you haven't noticed. I love my family. I can't speak. I'm tired. God, he's blocking himself with incel magic. And I've fallen. I can't get up. Alright. Alright, get us out of here. Okay, so we need to take on the sorcerer. Okay, just go away. My fight's not with you. It's Dingus McCringus over there who keeps throwing fireballs. Because he thinks he's a real wizard. Good God, we got down to... You know, it's things like that that make people think I have autism, because I just break out into, like, singing a random song. Or rather, it's just a song that's on my mind at the time, so it's like, oh, Electric Avenue. The real reason why I started singing that is very simple. There is an animation or a music video, I don't know, one or the other, of a girl at, like, a Burger King, and she's working the graveyard shift. And suddenly these wizards come in wearing, like, pit vipers and singing Electric Avenue. And right as the guy goes, "Oh God," she goes, "Oh God." And then they start boiling a man alive in a cauldron, and then one tries to dunk a basketball, and they just go, "Oh no! Oh no!" It's okay. This dude is tanky. Jeez. And more butt goblins. Great. As if I wasn't sick of those things already. He's putting up cock magic everywhere. Alright, so he uses people on the map to increase a shield of some kind. But you have to go. What's your name? Steve? Fuck you, Steve. What's your name? Carl. Carl what? Carl Clemens. Fuck you, Carl Clemens. I just gotta watch that. I think this is the play. We'll just stay back with the plasma. It's not doing as much as I'd hope. Also, it doesn't stop me from teleporting. You know, as much as I love God's minigun, it's running out of ammo quite fast. I don't know, but we might need to go... How can I get up there? Like, I do not have the hops, and he's not grabbing the ledge. We may need to go to Bible study and pray for a better gun. I was like that, just like, hey, our answer is everything, our prayer. Sister's got syphilis, pray for it. Pray on it. We had it, Jesus. I hate that. This whole level has just been bad for me. It's not been entertaining either. I'm sucking. Come on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. God, I used those air Bethlehems against the Romans. Okay, where do we go from here? Could you grab the ledge? It's spherical. God, these are like worse than Smash ledge grab physics. Alright, where's he at? Where's Mr. I can pull my thumb apart? That's the only kind of magic you can do. Like, look at that. I can grab that. There you go. Who's a big boy? Who did it all by himself? Oh, great. The toads are back. I freaking love these things. Oh, come back. I'm not done. I'm not done purging your soul of all the dirtiness you've done. I've seen your web history. And I need to take a bath after seeing it. Huh? Can he come in here? Mr. Wizard, you in this dimension? I'm at the base of the... Are you telling me there was an elevator to the top this entire time? Of course there was. Why wouldn't I do things the easy way? What are you new here? When did you blow him from Stupidville, thinking I would do things the easy way? Oh my god. See, that's the problem right there. I'm just gonna go for this, because I need the minigun ammo. 80 rounds? That's all you can give me. Come on. Come on, Jimmy. Alright, let's find Mr. Wizard and put him down. Probably didn't need to shoot that guy. He was around here. I saw you. Where'd you teleport from? Where'd you teleport to? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Catman Joe. I love the more I record, the more you can hear the Ohio in my voice come out. And I say the Ohio in my voice as in you can hear me speeding up my language. Because, like, a lot of people say, like, oh, people from Ohio talk really fast. And yeah, I hear it a lot. I hear it a lot. I talk really fast. Sometimes I mumble my words. But hey, you know what? We can still be friends. It's cool. It's fun. This dude needs to come out of hiding. I don't know where he went. Dude, I just spent an hour solving a stupid portal puzzle. I'm not playing this game with you no more. Just take your lumps. Just accept that your wife will never come back. Your kid will never look up to you and see a hero, but rather a drunken mistake that he calls his lineage. Just like you did when you met your father. Sadly, it was at Mikey's Bar, where they sell Mike's Hard Lemonade. It's not a real place, nor am I endorsed by Mike's Hard Lemonade. Do not go around saying I am. But maybe if you do, Mike's Hard Lemonade CEOs will be like, you know what, yeah, let's do it. Let's gamble it. Oh, there you are. He's got a shield member up. Where is he? Now we need to wait a millennia before he starts to show up again. We'd have better chances of Nerevar returning. A little Morrowind Skyrim reference for you kids. A little cheeky Morrowind reference. What's that? Oh, there he is. Please let this be the end. Please don't teleport away. God dang it. Where'd he go? Where are you? Whose toes are you sucking this time? I'm gonna jump on the big purple rock. I have achieved what no other gamer has done before. Big purple rock. Please tell me he's dead. Oh, thank God. I'd rather not. I'd rather go home. I'd rather go home to my small apartment with 13 cats. So wait, did he get away? You know, I said I'd beat this game on the hardest difficulty, because that's what one of the achievements asks of me, but... Good Lord in heaven, is that asking for a lot? Hold on, I do want to check something, though. Okay. I'm ready to call it quits. Hey, that was chapter 1. And we still have 2 chapters to go. I mean, in retrospect, the levels aren't that long, but good Lord in heaven, I'm done. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.